Buddy. We are at Mentasta, looking to the south. It is 9:49 a.m. in Alaska. And what have we got here? And I'll draw your attention to what's going to appear here like something blocking a light emitting source, perhaps our real sun behind this object. It does appear to be more yellow. Not sure if that's one of those lenses, obfuscating lenses, or if that is a planet. But we'll take a closer look at it. Sure looks like a planet, if I were to guess. Or a brown dwarf. And we're at Honolulu, looking to the southwest at 12:44 in the afternoon. And there's our friend. Rolling and spinning. No light to cause a lens flare. You can see craters. Somebody asked me why it disappears. Well, because of the chemtrails, because of the lensing and diffraction systems that are up there trying to hide these things. There's a number of reasons why you're not going to see it all the time. And that's what makes these cams so great, is that every 10 minutes it's taking pictures. So unless you're willing to stare at the sky and take video constantly to capture it when it becomes visible, and we're looking at hundreds of cameras here and only finding a few images each day, so their obfuscating techniques are quite effective, and that's why it's so hard. And we'll just go ahead and zoom in on the object so we can see a little closer. Clearly see some type of a crater in the upper right. Helps us to see the motion of the object. Crazy. This is Perryville, Alaska, looking to the southeast at 9:02 a.m. This may be one of the longest sequences of being able to see the object that I've seen. We can see the flare from the object down here. Wow. Okay, I've gone ahead and sped this up for you and zoomed in on it a little bit. This is 5 times faster than the first clip. I'm going to do it again, a little bit slower though. This is pretty dramatic. No, this is very dramatic. And Mr. Chemtrail pilot, I think you missed a couple spots in the previous clip there, buddy. I think this is what they wish they had done in my previous clip. Same direction. I believe it was the same time of day. But it doesn't matter because nobody believes us anyway. So I wouldn't worry about it. I don't think we're nuts. This is normal. Perfectly normal. No worries. All right, guys, I wanted to bring you this story about this pterodactyl that was seen over Alaska. And as you know, I had found an incredible image of a huge bird. I was calling it a flying dragon. And anyway, then I found this video from UFO Mania. And so I'm going to play this for you now.
A bird described by witnesses as being as big as a light airplane and looking like a pterodactyl was this weekend becoming Alaska's version of the Loch Ness Monster. News of the bird broke after sightings by a bush pilot, his passengers, and a bulldozer operator on the ground below. It had previously been spotted by villagers in the remote southwestern corner of Alaska. All said that the creature was at least 4 times the size of the bald eagle, America's national symbol. John Booker, the pilot, spotted it about 1,000 feet from his Cessna 207 as he flew towards the village of Manokotok and calculates the creature's wingspan at being 14 or 15 feet, roughly the length of one of his own wings. Phil Skempf, a biologist with the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service in Anchorage, said that reports of an enormous bird had reached his office. As far as we know, he said, nothing with a 14-feet wingspan has been alive for the last 100,000 years or so. Scientists say it may be a Steller's sea eagle, the largest known eagle, which may have strayed from its usual habitat in northeastern Siberia. It is the largest species of eagle with a wingspan that can reach 8 feet. One of the birds was a regular visitor to Alaska in the 1980s. Mr. Booker, who has been flying over Alaska for 22 years, insists that the bird he saw was a great deal larger, and was entirely brown, ruling out both bald and Steller's eagles. You have got to realize that the thing I saw I mistook for another Cessna coming up on me. This was big, big, big. I have seen maybe 100,000 eagles, and I know that this was an awful lot bigger than an 8-feet wingspan. You would not want to have your children out with this guy around, he said.
Alright, and here's a video that I did about my flying dragon. Yeah, focus on that tree over there. You're about to see a huge bird, probably a bald eagle, but take note of the size of this thing. Just thought I'd throw in a little nature. You compare the size of that thing to the boat, and you know that bird has one huge wingspan. So, one of my wonderful subscribers sent me this photograph at Heidelberg, which is the same place that I found my big bird. And lo and behold, is this pterodactyl flying dragon type thing. That this is very close to where the pilot also saw this object, and this thing is huge. Now I can put the magnifying glass in front of it. It kind of looks like a Cessna, but that's how the pilot described it. I mean, it's huge. And you know, I am also a private pilot, and that ain't no Cessna. Let me tell you that right now. Pretty friggin' wild. All right, another subscriber photograph, same subscriber. And here is the striped planet that we've seen, and this is unbelievable. Right there, February 23rd at 8:53 a.m., looking to the east. Wow. There's a new planet. Best image of that object that we have seen to date. Thank you so much for sending that in. Thanks for watching, everybody. Talk to you next time. Take care. March 7th, 2017. Hello, everybody. We are at Mentasta, looking to the south. It is 9:49 a.m. in Alaska. And what have we got here? And I'll draw your attention to what's going to appear here like something blocking a light emitting source, perhaps our real sun, behind this object. Those appear to be more yellow. Not sure if that's one of those lenses, obfuscating lenses, or if that is a planet, but we'll take a closer look at it.